Hello everyone, and welcome to my Y&R American TV show official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, November 6, show that Phyllis Summers will carry out her scheme to score her admission of guilt by pushing Sharon Newman over the brink. Phyllis will be sure Sharon will not be able to hold back turning up for Heather Stevens' forthcoming service. Although Heather's life ahead of her death will be celebrated, the atmosphere will clearly remain somewhat sad. Of course, if Phyllis had anything to say about it, things could get very disorderly. Y&R teasers suggest that Phyllis will act boldly, one that leaves Sharon feeling cornered and upset. Phyllis will try to make Sharon confess to wiping out Heather and framing Daniel Romalotti Jr., but will Sharon actually spill all that in public? Could Nick Newman come to Sharon's rescue and shut all this down before she cracks? Regarding Daniel, he will insist on Heather getting justice. Once Daniel witnesses Sharon's suspicious behavior in response to Phyllis's mounting pressure, he could start to believe she is guilty. Again, Daniel might chastise Phyllis for not being courteous at Heather's service. Although Daniel wants the culprit behind Heather's demise to suffer, he may attack Phyllis for her timing and declare that he'll be the one to prove his own innocence. Over with Christine Blair, she will keep some fresh information under wraps. Christine will conceal some sort of secret on Wednesday's show, thus this will probably link to Daniel's case way. Since Christine knows Phyllis tends to make messes, she may assume it's best to keep any new evidence to herself. If there's anything that could bolster Phyllis' notion about Sharon, Christine may think it's prudent not to divulge it, at least not yet. On the other hand, there might be more proof that points to Daniel instead. Christine might hold off on sharing that news to prevent making an already terrible day even worse for Daniel. Regardless, our predictions point to Sharon and Phyllis' fight spinning out of control, so don't miss all the excitement. The Young and the Restless spoilers claim Heather may continue to torment Sharon as well, so stay tuned for updates on all the horror. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Tuesday, November 5, shows that Nate Hastings will tell Amy Lewis that he doesn't think he's the ideal person to find his half-brother Damien. After Amy opens up about Damien's troubles and says she doesn't have the financial resources to turn to professionals, Nate will wonder if this is all one huge deception. However, Amy will hand up a birth certificate for Damien, along with his social security number and a lock of his hair for DNA testing. That'll give Nate extra incentive to keep considering things over before he gives Amy a definitive decision. Meanwhile, Phyllis Summers will talk to Summer Newman about Heather Stevens' funeral and burial tomorrow. The service will be the perfect place to set a trap for Sharon Newman as far as Phyllis is concerned. Summer still won't be convinced of Sharon's guilt and won't agree of Phyllis spoiling the ceremony way, but Phyllis will stay determined to get a confession. At the GCS's on Tuesday's Y&R episode, Billy Abbott will summon Lily Winters and push her to come back to Abbott Chancellor as his co-CEO. Lily will know this is occurring because of Jill Abbott and will ask Billy how they'd ever trust one another again, but he'll think they can focus on saving the company. When Phyllis walks over and learns Billy is trying to recruit Lily back, she'll interrupt their chat. Lily will end up departing, so Billy will criticize Phyllis for derailing an essential meeting. Later, Phyllis will drown her sorrows and speak with the bartender about a life-altering quest. When it comes to rescue Daniel Romalotti Jr., Phyllis will adhere to her plan and resolve to prove everyone wrong. At the cafe, Tracy Abbott will interrogate Alan Laurent about why it seems like he's dragging his feet on moving in the Abbott home. Alan will reveal he's afraid about what Tracy's family would think, especially Ashley Abbott because she's coming home soon. Although Alan won't want to dredge up any terrible Martin Laurent memories for Ashley, Tracy will argue she had talked to her sister and that Ashley is looking forward to meeting him. Once Tracy reassures Alan about the whole issue, he'll offer that he needs a key and will seal the deal. Arrive to receive the couple's happy news and will vent about not wanting to look like a screw-up at Abbott Chancellor. After Billy claims he can't fail, he'll talk about the gloves taking off and facing every enemy, even if it includes his own mother. The young and the restless spoilers suggest Billy will do everything he can to stay in power at Abbott Chancellor, so we'll bring you more predictions on his sneaky side and updates on any reaction that might ensue. The young and the restless spoilers for Tuesday, November 5, 2024, are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans may anticipate Tracy Abbott to surprise Alan Laurent. Billy Abbott is obliged to make things right with Lily Winters. Meanwhile, Nate Hastings makes a decision about aiding Amy Lewis. Keep reading to find out what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. Y&R spoilers for Tuesday, November 5 hint that Tracy will surprise Alan in some way. Fans are adoring Alan and Tracy together. However, there are some signs that Alan could not be who everyone thinks. While Martin Laurent apparently died falling out of a window with Alan, it's possible there's been a switcheroo. Back to Tracy, she will surprise Alan somehow. Perhaps Tracy will make another huge move with Alan, or speak the L word. Of course, it's also possible Tracy becomes fed up or joins sides in the Abbott family fight. In the past, Tracy told Alan that it's best to separate her personal life with her family life. So, maybe the Abbott family wars somehow taint Tracy's connection with Alan. On Tuesday, November 5, supporters may expect Billy to do some groveling. Billy was handed an ultimatum by Jill Abbott, so if Billy wants to preserve his place at Chancellor, then he needs to make things right with Lily. In a preview clip, Billy tells Lily that he's been a jerk and asks for forgiveness. However, would Lily accept the peace proposal, or may she fear Billy has something up his sleeve? The young and the restless spoilers for Tuesday, November 5 show that Nate eventually makes a choice about Amy's request. Nate confided in Audra Charles about Amy's claim. Audra pledged to support Nate, but she is right, there are some things that just don't make sense about Amy's tale. In any case, Nate will certainly wind up finding his half-brother on Tuesday, November 5. Daniel Romalotti Jr. will continue trying to prove his innocence. With Phyllis Summers aggressively confronting Sharon Newman, this storyline is likely to get even more combustible, so stay tuned for all the soapy fun. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next time.